Frosty here, the IPA guy, where we try all the best IPAs from around the country and we give them a score from 1 to 10. Today's recommendation comes from Steve Jeffcoat from Rancho Mission Viejo, California, recommending the Thousand Steps IPA from Laguna Beach Brewery in Laguna Beach, California. So you know what? Let's give this one a pour, a sniff, a sip, and a score, and see what we think. Okay, nice pour. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. Nice and gold. You said 1,000 times, you know Frosty loves his color like he likes his precious metals. Gold. And this is a beautiful, beautiful color. A beautiful golden color. It says it's a West Coast IPA, but you know what? Let's give it a taste. Nice little sip. Oh, let's check the aroma. Let's check the aroma. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, a little bit faint. You know, Frosty loves his IPAs to really pop on the aroma. They don't really pop, but I can tell it's got, you know, some fruitiness, definitely some funkiness, not skunkiness, some nice funkiness. So a little bit excited for this one. So let's give it a taste. Ooh. Okay. You know, I love little microbreweries. You know, American Ale Works, Laguna Beach Brewery, Stereo. You know, there's just they make some pretty good beer. This one, you know, this one's pretty good. It's nice and funky, not skunky, nice and funky. It's got a little bit of citrus, a little bit of pine, and a very nice bitter finish. You know, Frosty loves that bitter finish of the West Coast IPAs, and this one is good. This one's gonna be a pretty good score. If the aroma really popped in the beginning when I took my sniff, maybe a little bit higher, but you know what? Gotta call it like you see it. Let's see, one more taste here. Color, beautiful. Aroma, nice and funky, nice and piney, nice and citrusy, nice and fruity. One more taste. That's a pretty good IPA. You know, a lot of people ask me, Frosty, I don't understand, you know, your scoring system. If it's in the 7s, that doesn't sound good. You know, things like that. And I say, no, you know, let me give you a little recap, people. I've said it a few times, but here we go again. If an IPA is in the 5s, dump it out and go buy something else, because even a spider monkey could brew an IPA in the 5s. If it's in the 6s, you know what? That's a good daily drinking IPA. Not too bad. The high 6s, you know, hey, like a you know, a nice stone IPA. Go to Costco, 24 pack for $20. That's like a $1 a beer. Excellent bargain for like a really decent daily drinking IPA. Space Dust, Lagunitas IPA, things like that. If it's in the 7s, it's a pretty good IPA. If it's in the high 7s, that's the kind of beer you want to be drinking, people. If it's in the 8s, forget about it. You have to figure out a way to go find it, and that's the kind of stuff that you should be drinking on special occasions. You know, that's the kind of stuff you should be sharing with your friends, things like that. And dare I say, it's in the 9s. I've only had one review in the 9s. And if it's in the 9s, drop what you're doing, figure it out, go find it. Go online. There's a thing called the interweb. You go on there, you figure it out, you get it shipped to you, however you got to get it. If you have a private jet, great. You hop on your private jet, you fly to Vermont, you go buy the heady topper, things like that. You just figure it out. You got to buy it. If it's in the nines, it's blow your brains out kind of stuff. That's what you got to be looking for. Anyway, okay. Back to this one. It's not going to be too bad of a score. Not going to get the greatest score ever. If the aroma really popped, probably get a little bit higher score, but it doesn't really pop. You got to call it. You see it. You put it on the shelf. I buy it. That's what it is. That's how we do it. Not everybody can go to the brewery and get it a little more fresh. You put it in a can. You put it on the shelf. You give it to a store. That's it. That's how we drink it. So you got to score it the way it is. IPA game. It's an honorable game. Very honorable. It's a man's game. It's an honorable game. So we're gonna call it like we see it. Steve Jeffcoat from Rancho Mission Viejo, California, recommending the 1,000 Steps IPA from Laguna Beach Brewery in Laguna Beach, California, claiming that this is the best beer that he's had. So, Steve, let's give you your score here. What's the real deal? Let's put it in the bank here. Let's cash the check. That's pretty good IPA. It's going to be in the 7s. Not going to be in the 8s for sure, but it's going to be in the 7s. It's not going to be like a daily drinker. It's going to be a little bit better than that. This one is a trying to be better, people. Trying to be better. Don't rush, Frosty. That's a 7.3. That's